Have a look at stuff on wall. Me and my Leah are out today in the secret nuclear bunker. So we're just having a tour and seeing what we can discover. It is very quiet, isn't it? That just makes it easier and better for us.
That's number 4.
Push that button. Yeah.
WE-177 undoubtedly played an important part in keeping the peace. Vital to this work was AWE Birthing, where the warheads were assembled.
Go on then, let's go this way. Radar.
Throughout the movement, the weapon is handled with care and precision.
There's lots of stuff.
There
Every
is.
procedure being carried out in line with detailed written instructions. Whilst on the public highway, care is taken not only to protect the warhead from a traffic accident or terrorist attack, but to ensure the safety of the public. Safely delivered to the RAF station, an inert trials round is checked and prepared prior to being loaded onto a tornado. This is the culmination of a remarkable team effort. For more than 3 decades, defence research establishments, industry and the Royal Air Force have all played their part in keeping the deterrent in service. But by the 1990s, the world order was changing. With the end of the Cold War, governments across the world were reviewing their strategic defences. It was in this context that the naval version of WE-177 was taken out of service in 1992. And in April 1995, the British government announced that WE-177 was to be totally withdrawn.
Okay, we can run. No one's in here.
Go on then.
Very friends. This is a mouse right there. That's this is 3.
A little radar machine, I think.
Touched it. Wonder if we can stop one of the boxes in here to get some. I found them.
A Minnie Mouse.
I don't know what it is.
read.
Light just went off. Found 2 boxes in there.
Service in 1998.
Should be on the morning.
WE-177
Yeah,
has
sure.
been in service for longer than any other
It
British
was 2
nuclear
months.
weapon. The story begins in the late 90s, when Britain was considering the need for a multi-purpose
Did you get a film of
nuclear
that
weapon,
whilst flying
which would be
around?
deployed with the low-level attack aircraft TSR-2, then under development. The General Staff Requirement for TSR-2, issued in 1957, demanded an aircraft which could deliver its main nuclear armament by a loft maneuver at low level or in a toss attack from medium level. Despite the eventual cancellation of the TSR-2 project, it was these requirements which were to determine the final design of WE-177. It was a multi-role weapon capable of air burst and ground burst, deployed either ballistic or automatic. As a naval weapon, it could operate in a depth bomb role. WE-177 was to have a 2-stage warhead with a boosted primary. On March the 3rd, the first of Britain's underground nuclear tests, codenamed Pampus. Later that year, AWRE's warhead designers were able to advise the director, Sir William Penny, that such a weapon could be produced by 1966. But whilst the warhead is the heart of the weapon, the need to ensure its effective operation following Leah called upon a wider range of expertise. The task of coordinating this effort fell to Hunting Engineering Limited, which had been formed in 1957 specifically to support the UK's nuclear weapons program.
I'll start at bottom and we'll walk about.
Hunting
We'll walk
was
around.
awarded a 2-year contract to design a bomb casing which could withstand the shock of impact. The weapon also required a parachute retardation system designed in conjunction with Irvine Air Chute, then independent, but which in 1989 was itself acquired by the Hunting Group. Hunting for reward.
That person looks so real.
Mm.
But it's not.
Yeah, I can.
That said it's only 1 person in there.
Mhm.
Tiny little pins.
Mm.
It's a camera. I thought that it was It's too close, isn't it?
Staff Officer Sampson, report to Uniform Services Room.
Mm.
I don't think it's meant to go down
No. This way. Open door. Yeah. Open it. Pull.
Another door.
Yeah. Try the door.
That one's locked.
Is it?
Before decontaminating,
You should read the sign first.
Mhm.
Emergency shower.
So we're looking for number 5.
Before decontamination, check
Shall we go to number 2? Do number 1.
We've just gone through 1 and 2. That's number 4.
We've already.
But we're looking for number 5.
Number 2. That's number 5.
I'll go in there then.
I think you meant to go because it says. Hey,
I don't know, I'll try it out.
shall we ask?
Just try it.
No, it's not.
Not allowed in.
Yes, sir.
Number 6 then, downstairs.
What's your
Yeah.
step?
Careful on her.
What sideways is it?
This is the ground level.
Number 6, that's there also. Do you want to go that way first or this way?
We'll follow numbers.
That one doesn't have an eyeball.
Mm.
A bit weird look right there.
It is.
That's a
Oh, there's
teddy bear.
6 behind us. And this is just a storeroom. Russian.
This must be from Russia then.
It is,
That one don't have a hand.
Soviet Union.
Don't why it has a cat. This is.
Shall we go to that one you found, number 6?
Yeah, turn on
Morse code.
That's 2.
Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm.
1, 2, 3. Oops. Stuck the playground. There's 3 little mouses in there. Take it up.
Mm-hmm.
Right, do you want to fire into number 7 then?
I do.
Back up the tiny stairs.
Oh, there's 7. We went in 7 before 6.
Oh,
So we're
we
looking.
didn't have to find an house in 7 though.
No, the one on in there, I don't think. We'll look. That's where he'll be.
Yes, sir. 7. Let's go. Oh, there's no.
Mm-hmm.
In a little mouse cage. Who was on my phone? A pet mouse.
Hey.
Ooh, let's go now. Round 2. I found 3 in number 6 now.
I like looking at all these.
Yeah.
Kind of poster history.
So now I'll have to go in there. It's 9.
So we'll go in 8 and then 9. So we'll go in this here. It's only a little one. This is the air conditioning.
It's very red in there.
Mhm.
I found it. Look, it's on the key.
All of the life support equipment is within this room. Ahead of you are the air handling units used to move air around the 3,000 square foot of the complex. To the left of you is the massive air cooling units. To the right are the switchgear and controls of all the equipment is duplicated for failure of any of the main systems.
I never knew a mouse was in charge. So this is number 8, isn't it?
It is
I
indeed.
can never work out something. So I can't do it. 8. Should have put the beacon here. It's very red though, so I don't know if you'll be able to see that well.
Yeah, it's a bit dark, isn't it? We should have brought a camera. I mean, a torch.
Oh, there's another mouse. Where is it? Down there.
There is.
That's 8. Oh, try work here. That's 2 and 8. I think we found all of that.
Mhm.
And we've had some talking, some random rapping. Should we have a look into that?
Yeah.
I found out into it.
This is scrambling equipment for radar. Operators use special equipment that scrambles up messages, and they are unscrambled by other equipment by the persons receiving the message. This stops people from listening in to the super important secret conversations of wartime.
Found the mouse.
And another mouse up there.
This is 9.
Mhm.
Where's 9? Should be 2 though, if everyone else has 2. I mean 1.
Communications and cipher codes.
I wondered how 2 so big.
Oh, this is a bigger room.
I found it already.
Bikini alert state.
Oh, that's a lovely mouse. I found the mouse though.
Mhm. Warning officers in the warning room would listen out for a call from the UK Warning and Monitoring Operations Headquarters telling them that a missile was on its way. They would give the attack warning red to the whole bunker. They would alert the people outside just like you. You would have 4 minutes before the bomb arrives. 4 minutes to run away.
That's just a...
Passing along dual paths, operation is wholly dependent on the signals being correct in frequency and time duration. False operation is therefore virtually impossible. A further set of audio tones operate equipment of the carrier control exchanges, which transmit an alerting signal along dual paths to the carrier control points. In police stations around the country, buzzers sound and red alarm lamps flash until one of the 2 telephone receivers is answered.
National attack warning red. National attack warning red. National attack warning red.
There's a sign there.
At Swindon Police Station, the air attack message is received. The 3rd, black telephone, supplies a direct link to the UK Warning and Monitoring Organisation. All CCPs have 2 sets of equipment. One in the control room, the other in a basement or similar secure position, ready to be connected should the need arise. The air attack warning network now comes into
The
operation.
mouse is having a drink.
The mouse is having a cuppa.
Oh, there's another mouse at the telephone having a call.
This is the commissioner. He's the most important person in this
there's
bunker.
mouse in bed too.
He's got his own bed, his own mouse, and a briefcase.
I think his mouse has taken his bed.
He is the specially trained civil servant in charge of the whole bunker. He tells everyone what to do and where to do it and organises what is something going to happen in an emergency. This bunker is controlled. He controls the whole bunker of Defence Region 1002. So that makes him a pretty busy person.
He's got a mouse on his bed, a mouse in his cup, a mouse in his phone.
He's got his own teapot.
Teapot?
That giant one there. Well, water urn. His own telephones, his own computer. Ooh, he's got a bit of everything.
He's got mostly everything here.
Commissioner.
16 off. Repeated 6 times.
Let's do. That's number 13.
We're in 12 next, I believe.
13's over.
This is where, listen up, it's time for the briefing. This is where the Home Office come. Some of the most important decisions would be made in this room. They would work out how to get food supplies to survivors, what communications were interrupted and how to build roads and much more. This is the briefing room where the heads of departments, scientists and the commissioners would discuss and decide what to do next. And they would sit in them chairs
So this is.
with the big person behind there talking to him.
Oh, so the mouse is up there.
And a red mouse on the top.
I'm very good at spotting.
You are. So number 13 is the BBC and studio office. Does it go to this side?
Let's see if it's in there. Oh, God. Oh. Look at the mouse is talking to someone.
This is the BBC studio where the BBC staff from the local radio stations would send out the radio broadcasts to the regional people outside. In a national emergency, radio would play a mixture of news, information, preparation items. The bunker would broadcast the whole defence region after an attack.
There's another sign up there.
British Broadcasting Company, BBC. BBC Studios.
I didn't even see that.
No, I didn't actually.
Oh, that was 14 now.
Nice CO2 fire extinguisher, Callum.
That was 14. What we just went into.
Yeah.
First aid kit,
So
household
that's
medicines and prescribed medicines.
He's not Brandon's running.
Box of dry salad, cloths or tissues for wiping plates and utensils.
Not down there.
Notebook and pencil for messages.
Yeah, that's my gloves in 13.
Brushes, shovel and cleaning materials, rubber or plastic gloves. Toys for children, books and magazines for passers-by. Cloths and others.
I think that we just have to go around and we don't want to catch anybody up because then we'll be kind of interferes with his videos.
This is 15. That's my
1.28%.
Right, move it is. Sit down
It will
and
be
sit.
followed by death within 3 minutes. This is nuclear war.
This is 15, but there's another extension to 15, I'm pretty sure.
Come on then. Let's have a gander round. I don't think you'll watch that one anyways.
Britain threatens nuclear
We
deterrence.
don't forget about them too, so.
Come in.
There's a mouse there and a mouse there in a costume.
In a gas mask.
So this is 50. No, 16 actually.
The water tank has enough water for all the people in the bunker for 3 months. There's 15,000 litres of water. That's 1,088,000 glasses. People at home would have to save 16 litres of water per person for their nuclear shelters.
This means this pipe has water in it. Or like electrical wires. Should be in here because
It is. Have you found it?
I found it. To mark it off there.
Oh. Looks like we're in the communications network.
There's no mouse in there, I just realised. That was what I thought.
This is the ComCen, or Communications Centre, where would have been a communications clerk working in here, passing messages between the bunker staff and the outside world. If you were in the bunker, what messages would you send? The staff would have lots of important information to tell people. It would also be really important to know what was actually going on the outside world.
I just found the mouse.
Oh, he's hiding on the typewriter thing.
I knew it wasn't typewriter. So this is 7 kilos.
Uh-huh.
Tick. I don't know if there's any more. Counter room. That's a lie.
Oh.
That's better. What's this?
This equipment was used to contact the other Home Office's communications equipment in other bunkers and places. There's also portable satellite communications equipment, so if they needed to talk to someone important on the go outside.
Home office radio room.
Home Office radio room.
There.
Mhm.
2 lights.
This is goulash calling. This is the internal exchange used for making telephone connections inside the bunker. They also use this equipment as an EMSS, that is the emergency manual switching system. It was also used as a backup if the other communications were not working after an attack. They would hardwire a system or hold exchanges like this together if needed.
And this is room 21.
Who have we gone wrong way then?
Counter room. Dad,
Yeah.
this is counter room. Like what? 19.
Tobacco fumes can seriously damage to British telecom equipment within this room. Under no circumstances is smoking permitted. 1984.
Test message begins. Our first Quebec kilo.
This must be the telephone exchange. This is a super important. This is where the main telephone lines come into and out of the bunker today. They still do. This is called the MSX. This means message switch exchange. All of this equipment is from British Telecom, who are in charge of the telephone communications for Britain.
Counting on 5 to 9. End of test message communication.
That's 2 lights. In 19. Where's the name?
Foam type gas pressurised fire extinguisher. Our Callum would love that. That old one. They might all be locked up, to be honest with you. Whoa. This is computer equipment. This is the UDV room, or visual display room, from bunkers. Like this one had their own special communications for talking to everyone they needed to. The big piece of equipment behind me is the ECN. That's the Emergency Communications Network. This is a special telephone system for all the important people such as police, fire and these bunkers. Unlike your phone at home, this was specially built to survive a nuclear attack. Totally is.
There's 5 mouse in this room. 5 mouse in 9
They're the really old computer servers.
No one, and I think we can go now, which we can. Loud? I think we've just been in here.
Oh, have we?
Yeah, this is 18. If we go to 18.
Yeah, let's go this way then. We'll go back the way we came.
No, we didn't go to 18. I can't find it.
No.
Another This is 21.
It is.
I found a TikTok somewhere, wasn't it? So what room is this? This is let's see. This is an extra room which
No.
we've been in.
It is. We got a bit lost, we did. And this is where
1, 2, 3, 4.
scientists would work out in this room, plotting fallout and working on what is happening outside. They would also help the commissioners decide is the safest and most important next step to do. Their information comes from other bunkers and the rock observers.
What room is this? 5.
Not too sure. Go on then, this way. I know, it's because we went slightly off track, we did. We are, because we turned the wrong way.
That room's locked. We're going in a circle. Look.
Yeah, this is where we got to, and then we went wrong.
We're just going this way again. We're just going in a circle. So we're doing bit fence.
No.
We need to find the button.
Mhm.
Yeah,
So we'll be looking for 23 then over here.
we didn't find the button.
We'll do that on way out.
What room's this?
Operations area.
23. This one is 23.
This stands for Ballistic Early Missile Warning System. They would spot incoming nuclear missiles from other countries aiming at the UK. It is really important to know if a missile is on its way so people can prepare for an attack. United Kingdom Regional Air Operations Centre Ballistic Missile Early Warning System.
There's a mouse there. There.
There's loads. Quiet live TV briefing in progress. And that was 23, so we'll be going into 24. Black Alpha. After a nuclear attack there would be lots of fires. There wouldn't be many firefighters or resources, so people here had to plan out what they would do really well, stopping as much fire as possible, and in important places such as food storage depots would be save as many lives as possible.
How am I meant to reach that button?
You can't.
That way.
Where's 25 though?
Probably that. No, that's 26.
Is that 25? Push button. Uh-oh.
This time it's a green button.
Mm.
Dad, the mouse is chewing on the bed. What room is this? I'd say it's 25.
It's a bit like a storage room.
I don't care, I'm saying it's 25. Yeah, it's 25 anyway, it says 25. How am I meant to reach that button? But I cannot see.
This is a TV set that was used given from the filming of Ghost Boat that we helped to make. You can see what a Russian launch room might look like for sending a nuclear missile.
Yeah, I can see now.
So a nuclear launch room from Russia, this one.
There's 2 mouse here, but I think this is another room for 25.
Come on then.
Let me just mark off this one. So 25 is here. Wait. Oh, the key says 26.
Let's go then.
Oh, look at that. Wow. On the stairs. You got elements. Oh, nice. That's much easier. Wow, that's twisted. Very.
The representative of the Ministry of Transport is required.
What happens if you jump down?
You'll splat.
Try to test it. Won't you open to there?
That's a crane lock to lift them up and down. 26 we're looking for now. Emergency exit only.
What's this say? Okay, that's just a picture. This is where they're sleeping. I'm in the bedroom.
The bedroom?
Yeah, look. Most of them don't have mattresses.
No. Like bunks.
How's the mouse? He's sleeping. On the chat room, but what? This is 20. The fight went on. 10 o'clock on the right. 26, where are we? 27 don't have any braces.
Should be displaying a nice away from them.
They're sleeping. There's a mouse on them.
Mm-hmm.
26. There. Let's go look at 27.
Cat amused?
There's some jumping on the bed. Can I jump on the bed now? I'm joking. Look! The mouse is peeping. Hot spot to go, no mouse. Okay, 26. You can sit on it. Dad, look.
Mm.
27 is this way, and that's just the stairs.
It is.
Wait. Dad, come on.
One sec. No, not that way, that's cafe.
27 is.
Uh-huh.
How many to see?
First aid room. Hospital.
27 is actually nicer.
No.
It's shown she has been exposed to a massive radiation dose from the blast. Over 400 oxygens.
Now he's
Symptoms
pregnant
are hair
too.
loss, nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea. She is bleeding internally as well as
Never
from the
took it
gums.
from the
Her white blood cell count is falling rapidly. There is much edema and leaking of body serum from her flash burns and the livid operation of the
What's number 2 now? Number 2 and 3 is this side.
This is a general announcement. As the building is classified as a Grade A high-risk area, a strict no smoking policy is in operation at all times.
Is that 2 then? This is 2, this is where we went.
Weird room.
I think we've been all the way around, to be honest with you.
Okay, start with this again, I think.
Shall we go get some dinner then?
Yeah. I open.
This way then.
They found a lot of lights.
Mhm.
This.
I'll just finish